there are several disadvantages. One of the major disadvantage of linked allocation is we cannot have a direct access or a random access. This is because of one simple thing. We need to trace down the entire linked list structure to get to a particular point. So we only have is a sequential access. Consider you have a file of 10 KB and you want the last 9 KB of data. For this also, in this structure, you have to go from 1 to 9 KB uselessly following the link and then finally getting the access. So obvious, the direct access is not supported directly. Second thing, there is a block which requires to store the information about file in its linked list. Basically the directory. This is what we talk about. Apart from that, entire integrity depends on the links. If due to some reason links are broken or disturbed, the entire system will collapse without any further ado. So next thing we are dealing with is the index allocation. Index allocation will solve the problem of linked list and still provide a better rule. How it works? Let's first go to the diagram directly. In this thing, what happens is for each file, we maintain a single node, the node which maintains the list, or as we call it, the node which maintains the index. Index is a collection of entire files, or rather entire blocks which keeps various sections of file in ordered manner. That means in the current example, if we see block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5, block 6, 7, 8. This is what we are trying to store. In the current given example, we have total index block, or rather allocated index block is block 19. In this, there is an index which says the first part of the file is in block 9, and then further and further and further. This will always result in a much better access. Sorry guys. This will further result in much better access because one has to simply go through the given list. This does has a disadvantage that one block entirely is wasted only to store the index. This system also supports a direct access because one simply needs to refer which part of the file it wants and it would be given location where it is made available. Just going with the theory wise what we have. So we say solve the problem of link allocation by bringing all pointers to a single list. We call it index block. Each file has its own index block which is an array of block address. Each entry in the index block points to the corresponding block of the file, or rather to a particular location. The directory contains the address of index block. That means there is only a one entry of a file which says where is that index block, and index block has the remaining entry to come with the entire file. When file is created, pointer to index block is nil. As you start taking space, it starts getting executed and allotted. So support direct access without suffering from external fragmentation. Require additional space. As I said, this is the drawback, you can say, that we require external space for storing list, or rather index list. Disadvantage: suffer from some SAM performance problem as a linked list. Index blocks can be cached in memory. However, data blocks may be spreaded all over the disk. So performance issue would always come into picture. So you need to be more careful for it. That's it. Thanks for watching this video.